Well, hello there. I know you were expecting Miss Newman, and she will be joining you in about 30 seconds. But this is going to be the answer key for the June, I should highlight it, the June 2017 geometry final. And we are very sorry that this took so long. We don't know why New York State decided to make us wait till June 30th to post this stuff. Hopefully those teachers can get together and get that fixed for next year. But this will be part one, and her handwriting is much better than mine. Not that much better. Part one, problems 13 through 24. And again, all this stuff can be found at www.nkinfinity.com. Now make sure you hit subscribe, because next year, Miss Newman and I, our main course that we teach is Algebra 2, and all of you are going to be going off to Algebra 2, and we do a lot of review, a ton of work in Algebra 2. So if you need any help, any specific topic helps, we're going to be there for you. So anyway, this is Geometry, Part 1, problems 13 through 24, and Miss Newman will be right up to help you out. Okay, kids, goodbye. Goodbye.
In the diagram of triangle RST below, it's a right triangle. Okay, R to S is 65, S to T is 60. What is the measure of angle S to the nearest degree? Well, this is where we're going to use our trig stuff. So you probably need to write this down, SOHCAHTOA. Sorry, I'm like, my voice, my allergies are bad. I'm losing my voice. Very thirsty. It's a lot of talking. Okay. So SOHCAHTOA, what two sides in relation to angle S do we have? So if this is me hanging out at angle S, yay, party, okay, here I am. This would be the adjacent side, and always the hypotenuse is across from the right angle. So when I see A and H, I see that I have cosine. So the cosine of angle S is equal to 60 over 65. In order to get the angle, you want a cosine inverse, which is the opposite of cosine inverse on both sides. So this is where we're going to need our calculator. So a little fancy calculator. Make sure your calculator is in degrees. I'm going to clear that out. Okay, so cosine inverse, and I'm going to do control divide, of 60 over 65. Oh, Krause and his silly, Krause and his silly settings on his calculator. I don't know why. Let's see. Calculation mode. Approximate. Okay. Let's go back here. Every time, right? Without fail. All right, let's try this again. What is happening? Okay, wait, hold on. Home 5-2 real. Oh, I didn't click make default. Didn't follow my own rules. There we go. Hello. 22.619. So 22.619. Where's my pen? Hello. 619. Okay, so that's the angle degree, and it says to the nearest degree would be 23. Sorry that happened. Okie dokie. All right, triangle A prime, B prime, C prime is the image of triangle ABC after a dilation followed by a translation. So if I have triangle ABC and triangle A prime, B prime, C prime. Sorry, I made it so big. I just had to. Okay, B prime, C prime. Okay, cool. Are they congruent? Well, no, veto. So it can't be choice 2. The state actually accepted 2 answers here. They accepted 2 of these choices. So you got a 50-50 shot, really. Triangle ABC is similar. Well, yes. So absolutely this is true. If you picked 2 only, okay, they counted that as correct. Is AB parallel to A prime, B prime? Well, yeah, if we're dilating and translating, then they should be parallel, right? So that's also true. Choice or option 4 is not necessarily true depending on the translation and whatnot. So that's actually not going to work out. It's hard to see in my picture. If you were on a graph, you would probably see it a little bit better. So they accepted choice 1 and choice 3. Yes, that happened. Okay. I'm just going to smile and scroll. Okay? You're welcome. All right. Line segment RW has endpoints -4, 5, 6, 0. Point P as on RW such that the ratio is 2 to 3. What are the coordinates of P? Okay, everybody teaches this differently. So if I were you, I would get that scrap graph paper in the back of your test. I would plot those points. And so let me, actually, I think I have it in here. Let's see if, hello. Oh, it's not, thanks Krause, right? I blame Krause. He did not put it in there for me, so sorry that you're watching me scroll through these pages. Okay, I would say to you, you should plot those points and actually do it the partition way. If that's how you were taught, that's what I would do. Yes, the 0.620 kind of stinks, but who cares? You're going to get it right, and that's all that matters. So I'm going to make a small weird sketch over here. -4, 5, and 620. So -4, 5, and then 620. Okay, we're going to call this -4, and we're going to call this 5. And then, oh, I did that wrong. Whoopsie. And then 620. So, okay. -4, so 6, and then 20. There's my line. Okay. So what you actually do when you do this is you figure out the slope. So you go the rise and the run. You go up. What is the difference there? Between 5 and 20, the difference is 15. Up 15. And you're going over 10, right? Up 15 over 10. I'm going to draw it like that. And you need to break that into 5 different pieces. So 10 divided by 5 is 2. There we go. And 15 divided by 5 is 3, right? So I'm going to go up and over twice. I'm going to go up 3, 1, 2, 3, over 2, 1, 2, and I'll be here. Then I'm going to go up 1, 2, 3, and over 2, and I'm going to be here. And that is the point. Whoa. Did you see that? That is the point, I would guess, 0, 11, since I'm on the axis, right? That's all I had to do. You're going to do that on a real piece of graph paper. The other way to do it is to figure out the whole slope, so change in y over change in x. And this is basically what we did here. You would do 20 minus 5 over 6 minus -4, that's a plus. So 15 over 10, and then you would divide, again, you would divide them by 5, and you would get 3 over 2, and you would do that twice. You're adding 6, right? Adding 6 to the y coordinate, so plus 6, and you're adding 2 times 2, adding 4 to the x coordinate. That gets you 0, 11. You can do it both ways. The pyramid shown below has a square base. That's a big deal, so let's mark our congruent sides. Square base is a big deal. A height of 7 and a volume of 84. Okay, volume is area of the base, so side times side. I'm going to call it x and x. Would you agree? So x times x is x, well, I'll just write it. Area of the base times the height is 7. So 84 is equal to x squared times 7. Divide by 7 to get x squared alone. 84 divided by 7 is 36. What did I write there? Oh my word. I didn't do that right. Hello, I forgot the 1/3. It's a pyramid, sorry. No wonder I'm confused. let's do this, sorry, 7/3. So I'm actually going to multiply by the reciprocal, which is 3/7. Multiply by 3/7. Okay, so in your calculator, and let me clear out this junk, B, 84 times, control divide, 3/7 is 36. There's where the 36 came from. Okay, sorry. This is 36 is equal to, so when you multiply by the reciprocal, ready? Really you get 21/21, and 21/21 is 1, so these cancel. So equals x squared, and I'm going to square root both sides. So x, each side is equal to 6. Each side of the base is 6. Okay, that is the answer. Wonderful. Wonderful. Oh no. So I just recorded these last 2 questions, and I actually wasn't recording. So that's a fun time that I get to talk to you guys again and do it all over again. So hopefully I'll talk a little faster this time. Okay, so a fabricator is hired to make this metal railing for the stairs at the local library. The railing is modeled by this diagram. They mention feet here, and then they mention inches here. You know you have to change. So I'm going to multiply this and get 324 inches. 27 times 12 is 324. Big deals here are, you got to kind of use your brain for this. If this is 2.5 flat across, then the radius of that circle would be half of that. So the radius of the circle is 1.25 inches. And then vertically, because we know the radius is 1.25, this height right here is also 1.25. Make sense? So we have the volume of a cylinder, which is, and it's actually only half of a cylinder, so half pi r squared h. And then we're going to add on the volume of the prism, which is length times width times height. And like, I'm going to go ahead and say the height in both cases is 324. So I'm actually going to do most of this just right in my calculator. So this is 1/2 pi. The radius is 1.25 squared. The height is 324. The length, I would say, is 2.5. The width is 1.25. And then the height of the whole thing, I'm imagining it standing on its end, is 324. We're going to add those up right in the calculator. So let me go to my fancy calculator. Let me press Doc B. And let's type the whole thing in there. 0.5 times pi times parentheses 1.25 parentheses squared plus, I don't know why I'm having such a hard time today, 2.5, oh, why am I doing that, times 1.25 times 324. I forgot the 324 here also. Hello. Hello, Newman. Pay attention to what you're doing. 324. Sorry. Sorry about my faces, okay? I make faces. Okay. 1,807.71. 1,807.71 is approximately 1808. If you didn't convert the 27 to 324 inches, you would have gotten this one, 151, which is wrong. I'm going to guess that was the most missed in terms of mistakes here. Okay, I'm going to go the short way through this question. So we know that if we're going to try to prove similarity, we have angle-angle similarity, we have side-angle-side similarity, and we have side-side-side similarity. True? No other similarities. So they give us these two sides, and I'm actually going to figure out, let's just go here, 7.2 divided by 2.4 is 3. So just for, 7.2 over 2.4. Just so I can check the scale factors for the other sides to see if they're in proportion. Okay, So if AB is parallel to ED, well, if AB is parallel to ED, then I get all of my parallel angles, right? So that would mean A and E are alternate interior. And I would also have the angles at C because those are vertical angles, and that has nothing to do with parallel. So that would be angle-angle similarity for choice 1. That would be angle-angle similarity, so it's true. And we're looking for what's not sufficient. So it can't be choice 1. Choice 2, let me erase the blue stuff here. Choice 2 is saying, okay, DE, which would be this one, is 2.7, and AB is 8.1. So that would be angle side similarity, right? Is that a choice? That's false. That's not going to work out. No. So what's not sufficient is going to be choice 2. Let's walk through the other choices just because it's the right thing to do. CD 3.6. So CD 3.6 to BC 10.8. That would be side angle side similarity. For giggles, 10.8 divided by 3.6 is 3. Okay, so that one would work out. So how about DE is 3, AB is 9? Well, obviously that's a ratio of 3. And how about 8.7 and 2.9? Because that would be side similarity. That's also 3. So these would work out because, this would be side similarity, and this one would be side angle side similarity. So those would work. It's definitely choice 2. Not bad for a number 24 multiple choice question, to be honest.